Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. In the world of horror, there are two universes that were never meant to meet, and yet for years they've orbited each other like twin black suns. One was born from the nightmares of a writer terrified of his own imagination. The other emerged from reports that were never supposed to see the light of day. Lovecraft and SCP. Two worlds telling the same story, a cosmos that is not only indifferent to humanity, but actively hostile toward it. Today, we'll explore why these two universes feel so similar and why fans of one almost always fall in love with the other. The Lovecraftian universe is the foundation of cosmic horror. It's a world where humanity is insignificant in the face of an immeasurable universe. Gods like Cthulhu, Yog-Sothoth, and Nyarlathotep aren't monsters. They're forces of nature that don't understand concepts like good or evil. Their mere presence fractures the human mind, and the knowledge of their existence alone can drive a person insane. Lovecraft created a mythology where truth is more terrifying than any creature, and reality is just a thin veil hiding something we were never meant to see. In this world, every step toward knowledge is also a step toward madness. And the more you uncover, the clearer it becomes that the universe was never made for us. It doesn't even acknowledge we exist. Here, the greatest horror isn't the monsters themselves, but the realization that humanity has never been the center of anything. SCP, on the other hand, is a modern, scientific reinterpretation of that same fear. The SCP Foundation doesn't fight monsters. It catalogs them, secures them, and locks them away in concrete chambers. Every anomaly, every entity, every artifact is documented like a scientific experiment. But beneath that cold, technical surface lies the exact same terror that fueled Lovecraft, fear of the unknown, of things that cannot be understood, stopped, or destroyed. SCP is Lovecraft dressed in a lab coat and buried in an underground bunker. It's a world where science tries to tame the nightmare, even though it knows the battle is unwinnable. And every new report is another warning that reality is far more fragile than we'd like to believe. The Foundation pretends to control the chaos, but the more anomalies it discovers, the clearer it becomes that this control is nothing more than a thin layer stretched over a bottomless abyss. And that's exactly why these two worlds blend so seamlessly. Lovecraft wrote about beings that defy human language. SCP calls them mimetic anomalies or infohazards. Lovecraft had the Necronomicon and forbidden artifacts. SCP has Keter-class objects capable of reshaping reality with a touch. Lovecraft warned that knowledge destroys. SCP describes documents that can kill or drive a reader insane. Even the structure is similar. Lovecraft had Miskatonic University and countless cults, while SCP has the Foundation, the GC, and the Serpent's Hand. One side seeks understanding, the other seeks containment, but both confront forces humanity was never meant to encounter. This is why Lovecraft fans so easily fall in love with SCP. Both universes speak the same truth. Humanity is powerless against something older, larger, and more alien than anything we can imagine. Lovecraft expresses it poetically. SCP expresses it procedurally. But the Foundation is identical. Lovecraft's influence is everywhere in pop culture. Games like Bloodborne, Darkest Dungeon, The Sinking City, and Call of Cthulhu draw heavily from his mythos. Films such as The Thing, Color Out of Space, and The Void reinterpret his cosmic dread for modern audiences. Even when his name isn't mentioned, his shadow looms over the genre. SCP, meanwhile, has become one of the biggest internet phenomena of all time. Games, animations, fan films, creepypastas, memes, the SCP Foundation thrives thanks to a community that creates new anomalies and stories every day. It's a living, evolving mythology. And the more it grows, the more Lovecraftian it becomes. More extra-dimensional beings, more madness-inducing anomalies, more reports that read like modern mythos tales. So now the question is, do you prefer a horror where the monster is a god? or one where the monster is an object to be contained? And most importantly, would the SCP Foundation stand any chance if it ever had to face Cthulhu, Yog-Sothoth, or Nyarlathotep? If you want part 2, exploring the differences between these universes, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and drop a like. Thanks to your support, more episodes about the darkest corners of cosmic horror will come to life.